today's video I am going to fry chicken the party style. So if you want to know how I did mine, please continue watching. This is my chicken. It was in the freezer. I brought it out the night before the actual day of cooking so that I could tow it. It was a big chicken. It weighed 3,600 grams, and I actually bought this from the supermarket. It's called soup chicken or soup hen. Directly translated, I may be wrong. So before I cut my chicken, I will continue to clean it where I think it was not perfectly clean. You can see those small feathers. It's not good to eat, so I am picking those ones. Alternatively, you can use a coal pot or gas stove to burn the feathers, but I don't like the smell of it, so I opted to use my hand. Use whatever method that is good for you in cleaning. After cleaning the chicken, I will cut it to my preferred shapes and sizes, but I will do this off camera because for some reason some people don't like seeing other things which I don't want to mention. After cutting the chicken, the area I used in cutting, I disinfect it with my homemade disinfectant. So literally it consists of orange peels dried and then vinegar and water mixed together. Here I am blending garlic and onions. I like garlic and onions, so I use them a lot in cooking. After blending, I get a pot large enough to contain the chicken. Since it was a big one, put all the cut chicken into the pot, like so. So at this stage, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like, share, and leave me a comment below. Thank you. I've poured in my blended garlic and onions. I'm now adding ginger mixed with anise seeds and all that made by myself. Can't remember all the herbs. I will add salt to my taste. Please, that salt wasn't much. Later I even added off camera. Then I'll add in seasoning cube of choice, which is totally optional. Then I mix that to combine. If you have time, you can leave this to marinate for some time before you bring it to the stove. But on this day particularly, I needed to finish cooking before my kids will come from school. So I bring that to boil. When it starts boiling like 10 to 15 minutes, I add my basil and curry powder, which I forgot to add earlier, and then stir so that it can cook thoroughly. The down part was literally cooking and some parts in the middle and on top wasn't cooking. So I turned that or stirred that and then cover again to cook. Here it was almost getting ready. I can't remember how long I cooked this because I was rushing to pick my kids from school and all that. So roughly 45 to an hour, because this is hard chicken. It was done. I tasted the seasoning and it was perfect. I will now try it in terms of eating or just piercing it with any kitchen aid, knife or whatsoever. It was ready, so I removed it in a colander so that the excess water could drain while my oil was being poured in a frying pan and heated up. I tried the oil hotness with an onion, which you can see. It was also, I started throwing, be careful. I started putting my chicken inside carefully. After that, I cover to prevent splattering since I'm using oil, and by then my kids were home. You won't believe it, but I didn't even make it to finish cooking the meat before they came. Anyway, I started late. That is not a story for the day. So I turn it to the other side after I fried the first side till it's golden brown, or till your choice. I turn it over or flip them over so that the other parts can also fry well. Here you can see it's doing so well. So here is the magic part. I added a crushed garlic to release its taste and smell into the oil and the meat. I just love garlic. I can't explain why. Then I continue to stir this consistently so that the garlic doesn't burn, because it easily burns. If I see that the garlic is about to burn, I remove it out, but it wasn't burning, so I put it back and continue. Here my meat is done, fried so well, looking so yummy, juicy inside, crunchy outside. I am removing it on a paper towel with a colander so that the excess oil can drain. After removing this batch of frying, I will continue the same frying process till I'm done frying the whole chicken. I think I was able to fry it in 3 batches. So this was my second batch, which I couldn't capture everything, or it would be too long to capture everything. Look at that. Very, very nice. Beautifully fried, nicely spiced, and delicious. This was my last batch. I was just picking out. It tasted so yummy. Very, very magical. I don't know what I did different to this chicken, but it was so nice, to the extent that my kids couldn't wait but to always ask for more, or they asked for more while I was still frying. I presented this way and then served it with jollof rice off camera. At this stage, I say thank you so much for watching. Bye.